No, no, system.
Oh, my name is Eunice. This was me, a happy client of Jesus Dubai. I bought a property with them here in Dubai, and I'm here to say a big thank you to them for the support they gave us during the process of acquiring this property here in Dubai. Thank you so much, Jesus. Thank you for all you do. I want to say a special thank you for the support, for your wonderful support you gave us during the process of our golden visa, especially for me and my family. Thank you for keeping to your promises. The whole process was so seamless. And I must say, I love your customer service. I love your customer service. I love your services. Your customer service, top notch. Your customer care, 100%. You guys are the best. Anytime, any day, I'll always recommend Jesus. Jesus to buy. You guys are the best. And I want to say, keep up the good work and continue being to your promises. For me, you are the best. I recommend you anywhere, any day. Thank you so much, Lord. Special thanks to Bisi Akintayo for your support. We love you so much, huh? We love you, we love you, we love you. Family loves you, we love you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. From Nigeria. Good evening from the United States. I think I'm going to say good afternoon. In Dubai, good evening. How are we all doing? My name is Olabodima. Seamless conversation this evening. I'm not getting your feedbacks. I need to be sure that we are all here today.
Yeah, we can only see your profile. We can't see your, maybe that is your background, but we can't see your picture. Can't see your video. Is your video on?
Oh, you can't see my video. My video is on. My video is on. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, just give me a minute. My video is on. This would be the network. So can you see me now? Can everybody see me now?
Yes, we can see you now. Thank you very much, Olabodi. We can see you now. So you can
Beautiful,
proceed.
beautiful. Yeah. So I had to reload the network on my page. Yes, this thing does this stressful thing sometimes. So good evening, everybody. From Nigeria. My name is Olabodi Martins. Super excited and welcoming you here to this event. Advantage for business growth, AI advantage for business growth, right? So before we go strictly into what we have for us today, I will do a little bit of introduction about myself and a little bit of introduction about Madam Bisi Akintayo, who is going to be joining us in a while, right? My name is Olabode Olanka Martins. I am an AI enthusiast, and I have been dealing with AI since the inception, right? Since AI came on board, I've been like really exploring AI and doing a lot that I can do with AI, right? Um, so yes, of course, I am an AI enthusiast, an AI professional, right? I'm always very deep into what AI can do and the advantages of AI. I'm one of those who believe that AI is really going to change the world and is really going to do a lot in our ecosystem. Right, Madam Bisi Akintayo, the CEO of GTech Youth, um, a seasoned realtor, real estate mogul. We've been able to, with the leadership of Madam Bisi Akintayo, we run real estate in Dubai, UK, America, here in Nigeria, you know, four different continents. We are also in China. So it is important that you know that you are learning from the best and you are learning from people who are very interested in making sure um you know they don't just know the trade, or they don't just have the knowledge, but they are also passing the knowledge to other people. Hence that's why we've been able to bring together events to make sure everybody is a partaker of, should I say, what God is about to do today. So basically, like I said, my name is Olabodi Martins, and I'm super excited to be here. I'm super excited to speak to a whole lot of intelligent people like yourselves, right? Like I said, we are going to be having Madam Bisi Akintayo join us um, later on in the course of this event, right? So I want us to put our minds together. I want us to get our pen, our jotters, anything that needs to be jotted down, anything that needs to anything that needs to be you know, noted down, you note it down, right? So basically, what are we talking about today, right? AI advantage for business growth is actually very simple, right? And so, but before I go, of course, I want to know those that are on this call today. I see that there are a whole lot of us on this call, and this is a webinar, so it's quite unfortunate that I won't be able to see everybody's video, because I like to let me see if I can change my layout. Is it my layout? So I think this is a webinar, so I'm unable to see everybody's video, right? Because I like to see those that I'm talking to. I like to interact with them, right? I like to know if you guys are getting this. So by your facial expression, by your moves, I'm able to understand that okay, you are following me or you are not following me. So in view of that, any question you have, just drop it in the chat box, right? Just drop it in the chat box, right? So yes, like I said, I want to know everyone. So quickly, in less than 10 minutes, I want us to all drop in the chat box, right? Your name, what you do. If you're a professional, state it there that you're a professional, and the field you are, professional wise. If you are running a business, put it there that you are a business owner and you are running a business, right? So it's quite simple. Your name, what you do professional wise, the field you are professionally, and the business you run. Is that simple? Is that simple? Please, if you get it, just type I get it, I get it, I get it. Um, I really want to be able to, I want to be sure that we are all together on this, and everyone is listening to me. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Gabriel. Mr. Gabriel says he's Gabriel Chukwu, right? I work for a real estate company, and you're also a fashion designer. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I would really want as many of us to drop this information, because this is really going to help us understand and help me put you through on what AI can do in your respective field, right? So for Mr. Chukwu now, I will be able to help you understand that even if we really do not do too many practicals today, I will be able to help you understand what AI can do in, of course, the real estate company that you work for, and also the fashion business and the fashion design business that you run, right? So yes, Mr. Olawori Oluwasogun, right? So the instruction is you drop your name, what you do professional wise, and if you run a business, put it there, and what business do you run. So Julius, Mr. Oniya Julius from Abuja, you are into architecture and education. Beautiful, beautiful. So Mr. Olawore Oluwasegun, I would really want you to drop the other informations. What do you do professionally, and what business do you run? So thank you, Mr. Gabriel, for giving us that information. Thank you, Mr. Julius, for giving us that information. Yeah, so basically the interesting conversation about AI is that A lot of people say that there was this debate about, would AI take your job? Will AI not take your job, right? And to be very honest, we are getting to that point where AI is taking jobs, right? AI is taking the jobs of those who are not implementing AI, right? Companies that use AI to integrate, to automate their systems, to automate their processes, they are taking over the market from those companies that are not using AI to automate their processes. Is it Uber now? Uber announced that they laid off, more than half of their HR team, or all their HR team. I'm really not precise. I really don't have the precise news about that story. But of course, it was published that they laid off their HR team. And why was that done? That was like, they were able to do that because of AI. Because of AI, companies now prefer to even spend more money on AI than to spend on the human resource, right? Because of course AI will not complain that he's tired. AI will not complain that his mother gave birth and he has to go and take care of his mother. AI will not tell you that he's hungry. AI will not tell you that because you know AI, like, AI will not give you excuses. AI will do the job that you ask it to do, right? So it is that simple. It is that simple. AI would not take your job. AI would not take over the market. AI will just help those that integrate AI, you know, to do better, right? To do better, right? Every multinational, international organizations now, you hear that they are using AI, implementing AI, you know, as well and as good as they can. So it is very, very important that you know that, if you are not using AI as a professional or as a business owner, you know, you are taking a lot of risks. You are taking a lot of risks. See, to be very honest, whether some people like it or not, there are some professions that will be annihilated. There are some professionals that wouldn't exist anymore. My boss used to say something. He says that now, like in the coming days, we are now going to start having some things like AI video auditor, AI graphics auditor, AI social media auditor. What does that mean? It means that if there's going to be a human touch in this AI process, in this whole activity, it is just that, okay, what they need the human to do is come and audit what this AI has done, right? So a critical example is that, okay, let me pick the fashion designer now. The fashion designer now, as a as a fashion designer, one of the things that comes to the top of my head is that before you are able to make a product, you are first off going to have to, okay, conceptualize the product. That is, you need to have some sort of artistic skill to probably draw the clothes that you want to produce, or to probably draw the masterpiece that you want to produce, right? And not so, because you're a fashion designer doesn't mean you have to have the artistic skills to draw and all of that, right? So somebody who knows how to use AI to come up with the ideas, to come up with good drawing skills, to come up with good drawing, of course, to come up with the skeletal framework of what you want to produce, will do better than somebody who is just relying on, drawing and doesn't even have the skills, right? Now, another perfect example is that, okay, a video editor. Of course, you would want to employ a video editor who will take 10 minutes to edit a video than a video editor who would manually edit a video and take 2 hours, right? Time is money, right? Time is money. So nobody really wants to waste time on, okay, on a particular task that they fully know well that AI can do, right? Nobody really wants to take time. Nobody really wants to, go through all of that stress. So it is important for us to know that AI, first off, one of the things I need to help you understand is that AI is an advantage. First off, AI advantage in business growth. AI is an advantage. So it is actually very, very simple. So I'll be leaning more to the business part of AI than the professional part of AI, right? So yes. So Mr. Okay, so Mr. Olawore Oluwashugo just said his business is focused on real estate education. He's an author, is a CV writing and product management personnel, right? So beautiful. Then there is Tayo. I am Opani Damilare Adebayo. I work for a tent manufacturing company. as a social media manager and marketer. I am Loliam Immortal. Sorry, I don't want to murder the name, so I'm just going to go on. Am I the only one that can't hear? Oh, Jessica, you can't hear me. Please, if you can't hear me, just drop a chat box that you can't hear me. I believe everybody can hear me. That's why we are all responding to this task, right? So we deal on electrical Helen C0, MCI Power Link Electrical Enterprise. We deal on electrical accessories, light fixtures, and sub-meter meter sharing solution. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Thank you, David, for giving clarity. I am Ayodele from Lagos. I'm into real estate um, complement services and human resource. Beautiful. I Shata Kombi Belu. I'm a business owner that deals with policing products and packaging materials. Okay, so that's good so far. Thank you everyone for dropping. Okay, so Favor also dropped a message. I am an educationist and a writer. Okay, well done. Thank you so much, Favor. Thank you so much everyone for dropping your area of expertise in terms of the business you run. Thank you so much. So yeah, it's simple. Like I was saying, right? AI is here to do a whole lot. AI is here to do a whole lot. And like I said, if you remember, I said that AI is AI is going to be something that okay, AI is going to be something that we wouldn't need professionals anymore. We would only need auditors, right? We only need auditors. That is one of my boss hypotheses, and I'm really banking on it to be very honest. Because to be very honest, some professionals are going to be annihilated, and some new professions are going to be created. So you need to know how to follow the trend. So it's that simple. So yes, there are different types of AI, right? There are different types of AI that exist, right? And first off, why does AI matters? Right? Businesses using AI are growing faster and they are reducing cost and increasing productivity. Right? What does that mean? Businesses that use AI, right? They are able to get things done cheaper, and they are growing as fast as they can. They are growing as fast as they can, right? It sounds weird, but what AI is doing in this day and age, right? So to be very honest, right? I have a colleague, right, that uses AI to automate all his marketing. Okay, probably not all his marketing process, but a large chunk of his marketing activities, right? So, of course, you want to run a social media page. What are the people you need? You need a graphic designer who's going to supply the social media manager a flyer. You need a social media manager that would manage all the social media pages. In some cases, you are going to need a content writer who's going to be giving the copies, right? And in some cases, you are still even going to need a digital marketer who is going to be in charge of running ads. Like this guy does everything he needs to do by himself, just automating AI tools, right? And there are a lot of AI tools out there that you can use. There is MCP, there was Manos, right? There was Manos, there was ChatGPT, there was a whole lot of them, right? There was this particular one I'm trying to remember where you can connect all your yeah, there was Claude, where you can connect all your tools together. Anyway, so in the course of the class, I'm actually going to remember. So it is very, very important that you know that. It's actually very important that you know that AI is AI is actually going to be AI is actually here to make jobs easier for business owners. See, to be very honest, I feel like owners have more advantage to the evolution of AI than even professionals. Professionals have advantages too, but that is if they are willing to follow the trend. But business owners, like there's a lot of advantage, right? So instead of paying salaries for 10 different people, bro, you can just pay for an AI tool and get everything that you need to do, like get it done. It saves time, it saves money, right? So that is AI matters because businesses using AI, they're growing faster, right? Faster, and they are making more money with the use of AI, right? So 5 areas that AI transform. 5 areas in your businesses that AI can transform. Number one, we have marketing, we have sales. Number one, we have marketing. Number two, we have sales. Number three, we have customer service. Number four, we have operations. Number five, we have decision making. See, it is actually very, very important that you know where like these areas that AI will be transforming. It is actually very simple, right? Like I said, I gave you the example of marketing, right? Nowadays, you see digital marketers trying to manually run ads on Meta, right? But now there are tools that have been created. It's just people that will not really be able to go through, should I say practicals now, because this is more of theoretical, just helping you guys understand the advantages of AI and all of that. If per adventure there is another class by the organizers, right, we can probably touch all of that. But for now, I'm just going to be helping you guys understand, the advantage and the theoretical part of this thing. If possible, right, if we have the time, I should be able to go through some practicals, right? So there is Andre Ogide. Yeah, I am a minister of the gospel and songwriter for children. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, a perfect example for for minister of the gospel and okay, songwriter for children, right? There is this particular AI app, AI tool that was created, this Sona, right? Like you can't tell the difference between a full-fledged production and what that AI would provide for you in terms of in terms of songs, right? In terms of songs, right? I've heard beautiful masterpiece, music that okay, I had to ask, who is the artist? Who is this person who sang the song? And I'm like, bro, AI did this, right? There's some okay, so there's this thing that have been going online for a while now. Spotify, if you go on Spotify, there was this particular Spotify music that has been trending. Even the original music did not trend, but the AI music, like, okay, so the music was recoined with AI and it was trending, like, it was really, really trending, topping charts and all of that, right? So, AI is really here to, like, just change everything like, everything, right? So, Mr. Chinedu Obiano from Port Harcourt, a digital business strategist, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you everyone for dropping where your area of expertise and all of that. So, of course, in the course of this class, one of the things that for those that are just joining, one of the things that you should be able to pick up is that how you can use AI in your respective businesses, right? So, I'm going to go back. I said why AI matters. Businesses using AI are growing faster, they are reducing cost, and they are increasing productivity, right? What you would have to hire 5 person to do, you can just pay for one AI tool and it's going to get it to do what 10 person can do. It is actually very, very simple. It's very simple. It sounds perfect, but it is simple. It is actually the reality, right? It is actually the reality. Multinational organizations are using AI, and it is very important for you to know that this is the next phase we are going to in the world, right? So yes, 5 areas that AI transforms. AI transforms marketing, transforms sales, AI transforms customer service, AI transforms operations, and AI transforms decision making, right? Now, AI for marketing. What you use AI for marketing to do? Number one, create ads. So what I'm trying to say here is that 5 areas that AI transform, right? Marketing, sales, right? Customer service, operations, and decision making, right? Now, I'm not going to be touching AI for marketing. What AI for marketing, like what you can use AI to do in terms of marketing is number one, create ads. I mentioned it earlier. Email, right? Send emails, social media posts, campaign in minutes, campaign in minutes. Now, one of the things that I'm going to, okay, practically now, let us think about it, right? You are running a social media page for your business, right? You want to do your normal social media posting. Like these are the process that I know of. You tell your designer, I need a flyer for this, or you tell your video editor, I need a video for this. Let us use a video editor. Now, video editor will collect your brief and use 30 minutes to 30 minutes is even so small. Use 1 hour to create the video. 1 hour you waited for your video editor. Now, video editor will now send it to the group. You as the founder of the business or the CEO of the business, you are probably not satisfied with the video. You tell the video editor, please change this. The video editor is probably not on seat to change it at that time, right? It uses another 30 minutes to come back to edit that video. That is how much? 1 hour, 30 minutes, right? You edit the video, takes it back to you. You gradually accept the video, right? When you accept the video, you tell your social media to post. Now, because of human circumstances, things that are beyond our control, the social media manager is probably not available at the moment and is now replying maybe after 15 minutes. 1 hour, 30 minutes plus 15 minutes, that is 1 hour, 45 minutes. He replies after 45 minutes. The social media manager is not going to post as soon as possible. The social media manager is still not going to reach out to the content writer that would give the copy right now, that will give the caption. Now the content writer now gives the caption after another 15 minutes. That is how many? That's 45 minutes plus 15 minutes. That's about 1 hour 55 or no 1 hour 60 minutes. Like, okay, that is 2 hours, right? 2 hours to just make a post online, right? 2 hours to just make a post online, right? But if AI is going to undo this whole process, I tell you, AI will not use up to 15 minutes to undo this whole process. AI will not use up to 15 minutes to undo this whole process. In terms of the design itself, the automation itself, the caption and everything, right? AI will not use up to 15 minutes. So, number one, you are saving money. You are saving money in the sense that you don't need to probably hire a social media manager because AI is doing that already. You don't need to hire a video editor because AI has edited the video already. You probably don't even need to even hire a copywriter because AI has done it already, right? You probably just need to hire one individual who is going to be overseeing this process. So all they are telling this individual is, hey, what's up, Jide? What I want you to do is that I want you to make a post on this new product that we have started. Jide goes to his AI and does all his connection, does all his automation, and it is done. And it is done, right? So it is actually simple. AI can send news, AI can send bulk SMS, AI can create ads, right? There was this new feature on ChatGPT now, whereby you connect your Meta to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT just does the work for you. It's actually very, very simple. Actually, very simple. So I hope we are able to do some sort of AI. We are able to do some sort of like AI practical class. But in the course of this class, I will see if we are able to touch some basic stuff, right? So AI for customer service, 24/7 lead qualification, number one. Number two, appointment booking and support. So I'm really going to do a rundown of what I've said earlier. 5 areas AI can transform. Number one, marketing. We have treated marketing. Number two, sales. Sales is what I'm about to talk about, right? Now, under sales, what AI can do is sales script, right? What AI can do, number one, sales script. Number two, proposal. Number three, follow-up messages and objection handling, right? So in terms of sales, right, it's very, very simple. One of the things you need to understand because I work in a company where sales is like very, very important, right? And one of the processes that we used to go through before we started implementing tech solutions and AI is that, we have to sit down to start talking about sales scripts. What are you telling the client, right? Every morning we do some sort of get together. Everybody understands what we are selling. We do product knowledge and all of that, right? Of course, come up with proposals, right? Teach everyone the follow-up message that they need to send to a client. But now we don't do that again. Why? Because every activity is being monitored on a solution that has been built, right? AI can make 24/7 calls. See, there are some salespeople you talk to. You think you're talking to humans, but you're actually talking to AI, right? So from the business point of view, right, one of the things you want to do is set up a sophisticated sales AI machine that understands your product, that understands everything that understands your product, that understands everything that you need to do, that understands your product, understands everything that you need to do, understand the scripts, and even understand the proposal. Whereby on your bed, you are making millions. Over the night, you are making millions. you're a multinational organization that, okay, regardless of wherever they are reaching out to you from, you are like you are not missing, right? So one of the advantages of AI is that AI does not have all these human excuses, all this human story. We humans, we are prone to sleep. We are prone to like go through issues, right? AI don't go through issues. AI gets the job done without any excuses, right? So in terms of AI, what AI can do is sales, generate sales scripts, generate proposals, follow up messages, objecting, and objection handling, right? Now for we humans now, like okay, so in terms of like objection handling for AI in sales, one of the things you need to understand that, is that for we human, when we are trying to make sales, right, as a sales personnel, I'm trying to make calls to clients and all of that. And I'm getting multiple objection. I can easily run out of idea, panic out of the call and tell you, okay, no problem. Thank you for your time. It was nice having this call with you, and everything dies down. But with the use of AI has already pre-calculated everything you are going to say and has your answers, right? So even if you are coming up with the excuse of distance, why you cannot buy a land at a particular location, or why you cannot get a particular property in Dubai because of you are in Nigeria. AI is able to come up with knowledge, come up with a whole lot of things on, okay, number one of the advantage of you being in Nigeria and buying a property in Dubai is that you get to be a recognized investor and you get a golden visa. That is one of the advantages. So I know that because of course I am in the real estate sector, right? But a normal individual will not know that. A normal, salesperson might not even know that, right? But AI would never be void of that knowledge, right? So, Madam BC already joined us on the call. I want us to acknowledge her presence. Just drop a clap emoji in the chat box. To welcome her. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome to the call. So yeah, basically, I would just continue. Now, the third aspect that AI can help in businesses, number one, number three rather, the third aspect that AI helps in businesses, customer service. Customer service. Now, customer service in terms of 24 hours lead qualification, appointment booking, and support. Right? So, what am I trying to say? Somebody hands is raised. Please, if your hand is raised, you probably have a question. Kindly just drop it in the chat box. Just drop it in the chat box. Right. So yes, AI for customer service. Right. Gone are the days where you get to, hire a human customer service. To be very honest, every organization, every multinational organization you call today, I bet it with you. You are not talking to a human. You are not talking to a human being. You are talking to an AI. You are talking to an AI, right? And of course, see, to be very honest, I've encountered a whole lot of customer service individuals that are very rude. Your job as a customer service or your job as a customer service individual is that you make the customer feel comfortable. You give the customer maximum satisfaction, right? But because of we are humans, right? Customers can be rude, and we are humans. As a customer service relation, one of the things I can do is be rude to a customer, which is unprofessional. But because we are humans, and you can't tell me that for somebody who has received like 200 calls in a day, there was no one call that she's going to mess up or something. But AI will never do that. AI can take thousands of calls without having to do what? Without having to show any emotional feedback or even disrespectful feedback, right? It is actually just that simple, right? So 24 hours, and this AI customer service doesn't sleep. It doesn't sleep, right? So so like one of the things we also need to understand is that what a human can do, AI can do it better. AI will not be able to do it better if you don't implement AI. One of the things that that scares me a lot when people say that AI cannot take their job is they're still living in the stone age. AI will not take your job, but in fact, I can categorically say that any customer service individual that knows how to use AI in a job will take the job of that individual who is not using AI, right? It is very, very important for you to know that professionally, for you to thrive in your environment, you need to first of all know how to do things better, do things faster, and do it better, right? My boss that I works for, like that I work for, he always wants us to do something as fast as possible. Get it done first, and then let's now start working on feedbacks. Now, because you are getting it done as fast as possible, doesn't mean you should not do it well, right? But the priority is speed and quality. Priority is speed and quality. AI doesn't lack in that. Now, one of you would want to argue with me that AI lacks quality. AI doesn't lack quality. AI would only lack quality when your prompt is not polished, when your prompt is not good, when you don't know how to use AI, when you don't know how to use AI. Okay, so one of the particular field that I'm very, very very, very aware about is the design field using AI. Now, when you see a design that AI have done by some designers, you would never know. But when you see some designs that are done with AI, you will know that it's AI that did this design, right? If you understand what I'm trying to say, just say I understand, right? What I'm trying to say is that what AI will do as a professional, like you as a professional, what you use AI to do, right, would be better than what a layman would be able to use AI to do. So AI would not take your job if you know how to use AI well. AI will not take your job if you know how to use AI well. See, let me tell you something. AI does it faster. The quality depends on how you control the AI. Prompt engineering. See, it is wisdom for you to understand how to use these tools. It is actually wisdom. So I'm actually short of words because if this was practical, I'll be able to show you like how it is being done. But of course, I won't. I just really want to cover, a whole lot of what I have theoretically before we now move to anything that has to be practical, if it is possible, right? So I covered AI for customer service, right? So top five AI tools. We have top five AI tools, right? And I think I mentioned a couple earlier, but I'm just going to be mentioning more now. Number one, we have ChatGPT, we have Gemini, we have Canva AI, we have CapCut AI, we have Zoo AI. The most popular of all of these things, the most popular of all of these things, thank you very much, Favor. AI will not take your job. AI will not take your job if you know how to use AI very well. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. So, top AI tools that you need to know: ChatGPT, Gemini, Canva AI, CapCut AI, Zoo AI. That is what I have in the groups, but there are even more than that. There is Manos. See, one of the things I want you guys to go and search today, I think I'm going to just make it an assignment. I don't know if there was a group. What is it called? Sorry, David. I don't know if there's a group for this event, right? That everybody attending cigarettes are on, right? Go and check Manos, right? Go and check Manos, right? Manos is a very powerful tool. Manos can undo all your marketing activities, and all you just have to do is sleep. Prompt it, schedule it, and go and sleep. It's very, very simple. So go and check Manos, go and check Claude. There are sophisticated AI tools that exist. And one of the things you need to know how to do is that how to make use of these tools. See, there are a lot of things we are sleeping on as individuals in in our today world. There are a lot of things we are sleeping on. There are a lot of things that are passing us by, and it's actually a disadvantage, right? So check on Manus, Manus. I've dropped it on the group. So let me just drop the AI tools that at least you can just do some sort of personal some sort of personal what is it? Yeah, some sort of personal assignment. Yeah, so Mr. Olawore Oluwasegun says Manos is expensive, but the premier is quite expensive. See, let me tell you something. Expensive is so when you say something is expensive, right? It is relative, right? It is relative. Mr. Olawore, why you would say Manos is expensive is because you don't quite understand the magnitude of what Manos can do. See, the money that you will use to pay five people in the marketing team is enough to pay for Manos Premier, the Premier version for Manos. The money, the salaries for five different individuals is enough, is like quite enough. Like you're actually not even going to spend up to like five people's salary, to be very, very honest, right? So it is actually very, very important that you understand exactly. So it's actually very important that you first know for you to know the magnitude of you are what you are working with. Make your research on it. Make your research on it. Know what it can do. Manos can make videos. Manos can make designs. Do you know what video editors are collecting for one video? Manos will do that by just a month subscription, and we even do more than 10 videos as much as you want for the particular month, or it depends on the credit, right? So expensive is relative. What I mean by relative is that you can see it as expensive, Mr. Olawore, because you are not really maximizing the use of that Manos. But anybody who is maximizing the use, see, let me tell you something. I know some boss that my boss will not, regardless of how much you call